Welcome back to Kindness Stories, the channel where true courage, heart, and justice collide. If you've ever felt small or invisible, if you've ever been pushed around or looked down upon, today's story will strike a chord deep inside you because sometimes when the world seems the darkest, the people you least expect come to your rescue, and when they do, the results are unforgettable. Asterisk, this is the story of a shy girl named Ava. She was new in town, soft-spoken, gentle, and always sitting at the back of the classroom. Most kids hardly noticed her. The ones who did, well, they weren't kind. Asterisk, at Willow Ridge High, bullies ruled the hallways. They picked on the weak, mocked the different, and saw someone like Ava as the perfect target, and she never fought back. Not once. Not with words. Not with fists. She just stayed quiet. Every insult, every shove in the hallway, she swallowed it whole. Asterisk, but Ava had a secret, one no one at school could possibly know. A secret that would change everything. Asterisk, it was Friday afternoon, and the bell had just rung for lunch. The hallways buzzed with chatter, laughter, and sneakers squeaking on tile. Ava was making her way toward the library with a peanut butter sandwich in her bag. She preferred the silence, the safety of books. Asterisk, but three girls were watching her. They weren't just mean, they were cruel. Lexi, the ringleader, with her perfect ponytail and venomous smile. Her shadow, Jenna, always ready with a smirk. And Zoe, the silent one who never spoke up, but never stopped them either. Asterisk, Lexi had been itching for a show that day. She was bored. She wanted control, and when she saw Ava alone, walking with her head down, she saw the perfect opportunity. Asterisk, where you going, rat? Lexi called out across the hall. Asterisk, Ava froze. Asterisk, I said, where are you going? She repeated, louder. This time, catching the attention of a few nearby students. Asterisk, Ava didn't answer. She turned slightly, as if to walk away. Asterisk, wrong move. Asterisk, Lexi stormed up to her, grabbed her shoulder roughly, and pushed her back against the locker. Asterisk, you deaf or just rude? She hissed. Asterisk, Ava flinched. Her eyes darted around for a teacher, anyone, but the hall was clearing. Asterisk, Zoe looked uncomfortable. Jenna chuckled, egging Lexi on. Asterisk, let's give her a makeover. Lexi said, bathroom's empty. Asterisk, Ava tried to resist, but she was smaller, and they outnumbered her. The girls dragged her toward the far wing, where the old restroom was rarely used. Ava's sandwich hit the floor. Her bag was kicked behind her. Asterisk, what they didn't know, what no one in that school knew, was that Ava's father, Marcus, was the leader of a local SWAT team, and today, his team was running a high-intensity drill, not miles away, not across town, right next door. Asterisk, the school gym had been closed off for the day, supposedly for renovations. But inside, the SWAT team was practicing breach maneuvers, hostage scenarios, and rapid response drills, full gear, real communication equipment, and eyes on everything. Asterisk, when Ava's backpack was yanked and thrown near the emergency stairwell, it accidentally hit the panic button clipped to her KEYCHAIN. Asterisk, Marcus had given it to her 2 years ago, disguised as a simple charm, just in case, a silent alarm that linked directly to his team's secure channel. Asterisk, back in the gym, Marcus was just debriefing his squad when a sharp ping interrupted their comms. Asterisk, his eyes locked on the signal. Asterisk, Ava, he whispered. Asterisk, sir. One of the officers asked. Asterisk, she's in danger. Asterisk, he didn't hesitate. Asterisk, in seconds, the team was moving, tactical gear on, weapons holstered, but this wasn't a training drill anymore. Asterisk, meanwhile, in the restroom, the girls had shoved Ava against the sink. Asterisk, Lexi pulled out a marker. Let's fix that face of yours, she sneered. Asterisk, Ava's eyes were wide. Her lips trembled. Still, she said nothing. Asterisk, you don't even fight back. Jenna mocked. Like, are you scared? Or just pathetic? Asterisk, Lexi drew a black line across Ava's cheek, laughed. Look at her. Maybe we should take a picture. Asterisk, just then, a voice thundered through the hallway. Asterisk, this is the SWAT team. All students, clear the area immediately. Asterisk, the walls shook with boost steps. Asterisk, the girls froze. Asterisk, what the? Jenna whispered. Asterisk, suddenly, the restroom door was kicked open with a deafening bang. SWAT officers flooded in, weapons lowered, but ready. Asterisk, hands where we can see them. One of them barked. Asterisk, gave a collapse to her knees, sobbing, relief pouring out. Asterisk, Lexi screamed. Jenna backed away, Hands shaking, Zoe stood still, stunned. Asterisk. Then Marcus stepped in. Asterisk. He didn't need to see the rest. One look at Ava, the Marcus stains. The fear on her face's heart shattered. Asterisk. He knelt beside her. I'm here, sweetheart. You're safe. Asterisk. Ava collapsed into his arms. Asterisk. The officers restrained the girls, who now looked like the scared ones. Their smugness gone, their laughter silenced. Asterisk. What is this? We didn't do anything. Lexi shrieked. Asterisk. You dragged her. You assaulted her. Marcus growled, his voice colder than ice. And you're on camera. Asterisk. One of the SWAT team members held up a body cam with footage already recorded. Asterisk. It didn't take long before the principal arrived, red-faced and flustered. He'd heard the commotion, seen the flashing lights, but what he hadn't seen, what none of the teachers had seen, was the cruelty happening right under their noses. Asterisk. Ava didn't go back to class that day. Asterisk. She sat in her father's truck, wrapped in his jacket, still trembling, but finally breathing. Again. Asterisk. Why didn't you tell me it was this bad? Marcus asked softly. Asterisk. I didn't want to cause trouble, she whispered. Asterisk. He looked at her for a long moment. Then he reached over, squeezing her hand. Asterisk. You are never trouble. You're my daughter, and no one gets to treat you like that. Asterisk. The next day, the school held a full assembly. The story had already spread, videos, whispers, rumors. But the truth was undeniable. Ava wasn't weak. She was brave. And she had people, powerful people who would protect her no matter what. Asterisk. Lexi, Jenna, and Zoe were suspended. Lexi faced juvenile charges. Her parents tried to talk their way out of it, but the footage and the SWAT team's involvement made it impossible to brush under the rug. Asterisk. Ava became something of a legend, not because she fought back with fists, but because she stood tall in the face of cruelty, and because justice, real justice, came for those who tried to break her. Asterisk. She started making friends after that. Real ones, people who admired her strength, who saw her, really saw her. Asterisk. And as for Marcus, he kept the panic button on Ava's new cocaine, just in case, but something told him she wouldn't need it again. Asterisk. Because after that day, no one dared to mess with the shy girl ever again. Asterisk. And if they even thought about it, they'd remember what happened the last time someone tried. Asterisk. Because sometimes kindness wears armor. Sometimes it's backed by boots on the ground and hearts made of steel. Asterisk. And sometimes justice doesn't knock. It kicks the door down.